Hello everyone, this is Paul Sanchrizos with Player Development Insider. I'm here at Magnus Arena in Denver, Colorado, home of the 7-time national champion Denver Pioneers. And I'm here today with Luke Salazar, a former Pioneer who now plays in Austria. How are you doing today, Luke?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thanks very much. Luke, why don't you describe for us all how you got started in hockey?
So I grew up playing for Highland Hills Hockey Association in Thornton. Well, I guess they're in Westminster, but I grew up in Thornton and played there until I was about 16, 17 midget, and then I went on to juniors in Texas. And after that, I got recruited here to the University of Denver by Steve Miller, the assistant coach here. And 4 years here, and then I tried going over to Europe, and that's where I am now.
Okay, and every young player usually has some kind of developmental challenge as you develop as a hockey player at any given age pretty much. What was one of the biggest development challenges you developed on your path?
You know, I just think I'm a smaller guy, you know, so a lot of people doubt you when you're a smaller guy in the sport, so I just kind of had to overcome it, you know, keep trying my hardest and just believe that I can make it one day and basically just keep going. Don't let anything stop you.
And how did your experience in the American Junior League really prepare you for DU?
It was fun, you know. I didn't really know a lot about college hockey when I went to juniors, and the more you're there, the more you start learning and you see guys move on and stuff like that. So it never really was my goal to move on to college hockey right when I was in the first year of juniors. After I started learning more and more about it, I felt like, you know, maybe this is something I could pursue. So from there, you know, you just gotta work hard and believe in yourself.
And what were some of you've had the opportunity to play for 4 years for the Pioneers here at Magnus Arena? What are some of your what was maybe your best memory of playing for this team?
Oh, that's a tough one. A lot of great memories with a lot of great guys for sure. I mean, maybe my first game ever, first game my freshman year. I scored 2 goals, I think, somehow. And yeah, that's probably my best memory, just right out of the gate, first game of my college career.
Now that does sound fantastic indeed. You've played in Norway, you now play in Austria. What kind of adjustments have you had to make playing in Europe? Are there any differences in European hockey, the league, the fans, anything like that?
Yeah, definitely. Well, the rinks are a lot bigger. It's like they're all Olympic size, and the fans they get rowdy for sure. It's definitely a fun atmosphere to play in. As far as the hockey goes, a lot more passing, I guess. Not as much hitting. More of a skill type game. Not as much dump and chase and stuff like that. Puck possession is a big thing, and yeah, that's about it.
Is there any last words of advice you can give our young viewers out there who hope to take the kind of path that you've taken?
Yeah, just work hard, you know. That's all you can do is push yourself.
And Luke, you discussed earlier you're only 5'8". How have you made up for that apparent lack of size in playing Major Division I hockey?
Basically, you know, you gotta be quick, I think, is the biggest thing. I work with our strength coach here a lot on quickness and agility, a lot of plyometric work and stuff like that. And you're gonna get hit for sure, and you're a smaller player. You're gonna get roughed up a little bit, but you gotta bounce back from it, you know. You gotta be as strong as you can and as quick as you can and try and escape some of those hits.
Okay, and one thing we try to tell our readers at Player Development Insider is how important moms and dads and all the parents are out there in helping young athletes in their development. What effect did your parents and your family have on your path of hockey?
Basically, it took over our family's life, I think. Me and my brother both were hockey players, and they had to drive us to the rink every day, you know. Took over our lives, basically.
Do you have any time management suggestions for a lot of for student athletes who are pursuing a degree and playing hockey at the same time? Any kind of special time management nuggets you have?
Yeah, definitely. You got to balance it out. My biggest thing was just try and get your schoolwork done the night before, and then you can go to practice all day. You can lift in the morning and go to practice. You can kind of take a little bit of nap if you need it afterward, but yeah, just get your work done each night before. Don't save it all for the end, even though, I did that all the time, but I'm just trying to balance it out.
And we're also where you played hockey in Europe, of course. We know they're bigger rinks. There's a more of a passing skill sort of game, maybe not quite so physical. You played in Norway and in Austria. How would you compare those two leagues and your two experiences there?
Well, Norway was more like a lot of skill. It was a fast game, Last year, that's where I was, and it was a good league. A lot of good players, and a lot of North American guys came over and played in that league. And Austria, as far as Austria, I'm going there this year, so I haven't experienced it yet, but I've heard great things about it, and some of the guys out here have played in that league and stuff, and so I'm excited for it. And I hear it's even maybe a little bit even better hockey and everything, so we'll see. I'm excited.
And lastly, what are your future goals in hockey beyond this next season's Austrian season? We'll keep an eye on you on the internet, by the way.
Basically, just take it 1 year at a time. I'm just looking forward to this year in Austria. I don't really know exactly what's going to pan out for my career. I'll probably stay in Europe for as long as I can. We'll see. I like being home, if there's an opportunity to come back here and play in the American League maybe or something like that, that'd be great. But as far as right now, it looks like my career is going to be mostly in Europe. So,
well, Luke Salazar, it's been a real pleasure talking to you today at Magnus Arena. I wish you all the best, and thank you for being with us today on Player Development Insider.
Thank you.
Here's how this next drill works. This defense in this board, you're going to skate backwards. Nick, you know this drill.